Welcome to Real Men, Real Minds. Today we address a critical issue that affects millions of men but is rarely discussed: the mental struggles we face in silence. Did you know that 40% of men wouldn't talk about their mental health unless they're on the verge of collapse? We're going to count from number 10 to 1, revealing the 10 most common struggles men face without saying a word. Get ready, because number 1 is something you can't ignore.
Number 10. Body image issues and eating disorders. Often considered a female problem, eating disorders significantly affect men. In the US, nearly 10 million men will suffer from an eating disorder in their lifetime, according to the National Eating Disorders Association. In addition, 40% of cases of binge eating disorder are men, and anorexia is diagnosed in children as young as 8 years old. The pressure for a perfect body is intense, driven by social media and cultural standards. Imagine Juan, 25, who spends hours in the gym, obsessed with his physique, but never admits his suffering because he fears being judged as less masculine. Have you ever felt this way?
Number 9. Loneliness and social isolation.
Loneliness is a silent epidemic among men. A study in the Journal of Health and Social Behavior found that men experience greater social isolation than women, especially if they are unmarried. In the US, 16% of men feel lonely or isolated most of the time. According to Pew Research, think of Miguel, a 30-year-old professional who, despite his success, feels deeply lonely because of a lack of close friendships. He does not mention it, believing that it is not a man's thing. How many men do you know who might be facing this in silence?
Number 8. Bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder affects 2.3 million Americans, with equal prevalence in men and women. However, men often avoid seeking help because of stigma. Imagine Carlos, who experiences extreme mood swings, from uncontrollable euphoria to depressions that immobilize him. He hides his condition because he does not want to appear weak. The onset of bipolar disorder in men typically occurs between the ages of 16 and 25, and early intervention is crucial. However, many delay treatment, which aggravates symptoms. Did you know that untreated bipolar disorder can lead to serious mental and physical health problems?
Number 7. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. PTSD is common, especially among veterans. In the US, 11 to 20% of Iraq and Afghanistan veterans suffer from it. Think of David, a former soldier who relives trauma every night, but doesn't seek help because he thinks he must be strong. PTSD can manifest itself in nightmares, extreme anxiety, or avoidance of certain places. Lack of treatment can lead to chronic problems. Men face pressure to get over it, making recovery difficult. How many men are stuck in this cycle without support? Seeking professional help can make all the difference in healing and regaining quality of life. Number 6. Anger and irritability. Anger often masks mental health issues such as depression or anxiety. Men tend to express their emotional pain through anger as it is more socially accepted. According to studies, men with depression often show irritability rather than sadness. Imagine Luis, who explodes for small things, hiding his internal struggle. This reaction can push loved ones away and worsen isolation. Recognizing that anger can be a symptom is the first step in addressing the underlying causes. Have you ever felt that anger hides something deeper? Therapy can help channel these emotions in healthy ways. Number 5. Work stress and burnout. Work is a major source of stress for men. One study found that 32% of men cite work as the leading cause of mental health problems. Think of Roberto, who works 60 hours a week, feeling like he can't stop, but never mentions his exhaustion. Work-related stress can lead to burnout, affecting physical and mental health. Symptoms such as insomnia, fatigue, and lack of motivation are common. Men often feel that they must hang in there without complaining. Is work quietly consuming you? Taking breaks and seeking support can prevent serious long-term consequences.
Number 4. Substance abuse.
Men are more likely to abuse substances such as alcohol or drugs to deal with stress. In the US, men are more likely to use illicit drugs, leading to emergency room visits. Imagine Pedro, who drinks to relax after work but does not admit that it is an addiction. Substance abuse can lead to health problems, broken relationships, and dependency. Social pressure to control it makes it difficult to seek help. How many men use substances to escape their problems? Acknowledging the problem and seeking professional treatment is essential to breaking this destructive cycle. Number 3. Anxiety disorders. More than 3 million men in the US suffer from anxiety disorders.
ranging from phobias to generalized anxiety. These can be debilitating, affecting work and relationships. Think of Andrew, who suffers from panic attacks before meetings, but hides them out of shame. Symptoms such as palpitations, sweating, or intense fear are common. Men often downplay these problems, believing that they must be strong. Did you know that anxiety can be as disabling as a physical illness? Cognitive behavioral therapy and professional support can help manage these symptoms and improve quality of life.
Number 2, depression.
More than 6 million men in the US suffer from depression each year, but many cases go undiagnosed due to stigma. Depression in men can manifest as irritability or fatigue rather than sadness. Imagine Jorge, a father who feels empty but attributes it to tiredness. Untreated depression can lead to serious problems, including an increased risk of suicide. Men face pressure to move on without help. How many men are struggling with this without knowing it? Seeking professional help is a sign of strength, not weakness, and can save lives.
Number 1, suicidal ideation.
The most critical struggle is suicidal ideation.
One study revealed that 40% of men would only seek help if they had suicidal thoughts. Think of Alex, who struggles with dark thoughts, but fears being seen as weak. In the US, men account for 75% of completed suicides, according to the CDC. The pressure to maintain a fortress facade can be deadly. If this resonates with you, you're not alone. Talking to someone or calling 988 can make all the difference. Breaking the silence is the first step towards recovery. Here are the 10 mental struggles that many men face in silence. You don't have to face them alone. If you or someone you know is struggling, seek help. Call 988 or contact a professional. Let's break the stigma together. Which struggle impacted you the most? Leave us a comment and share your story. If this video helped you, subscribe to Real Men, Real Minds for more content that empowers men to talk about their mental health. See you in the next video.